Reminds us all of the movie Austin Powers. In theaters 22 years ago. This is News 1110 and 99.3 WBT. And thank you for joining us for the Income Strategy Show with Dolph Janis of ClearIncomeForLife.com. Austin Powers, a very funny movie. When it first came out, and then they did, was it 3 altogether? I can't even remember, but I was into it. I mean, this was amusing.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Dolph, you want to give us an Austin Powers impression? Maybe a yeah, baby?
No, baby, no.
Yeah, baby.
No, baby.
Well, we all remember Austin Powers, of course, but you probably also remember the villain was a criminal genius named Dr. Evil. And since he'd been cryogenically frozen since the 60s, Dr. Evil had no concept of the current value of money.
We get the Warhead and we hold the world ransom for $1 million.
Don't you think we should maybe ask for more than $1 million? $1 million isn't exactly a lot of money these days.
I mean, $1 million, it's still a lot of money, but Forbes magazine says it's not necessarily enough to fund a 30-year retirement, though. What do you think about that, Dolph?
Well, there's different ways to look at it. And once again, your situation. And where is that $1 million at? I want to ask you. I've had clients come into me and they've had $1 million. It's all in the stock market. I've had $1 million clients that have come into me and they have some with the bank and CDs. They have some in the stock market. They have some in annuities. I've had $1 million where all their money is in real estate. So if you ask yourself, where is that $1 million at? How is that going to dictate potentially how it's going to go forward? I mean, is the real estate market going to crash? Is the market going to crash? Will that $1 million still be worth $1 million in 10 years, let alone 20 years value or 30 years? So if you do the inflation cost at 2% and you break it down, you're basically going to get $44,000 a year for 30 years, which leaves no extra money for cushion, for increased living security or whatever. So basically you have to take that down a notch. Then if you have the scenario, then you take around the cost of living increasing. I mean, cost of living is not going to get any cheaper, I don't think. I mean, taxes are going up. I mean, property taxes, if you have them in your area, are going up. And then inflation is coming. I mean, there's so many intangibles that it's called risk money. And I said, some people are saying their goal is to get to $1 million. Great. Now, what are you going to do with that $1 million? Is it safe, or are you going to have all the unknowns? We're talking to clients, and we're putting together our Where Do I Stand plan, and we're putting all this stuff in there in the computer. And then we put you in the top next time. We're going to include the tax map software to say, hey, what tax bracket are you going to be in, Kristen, this year? Where's your tax bracket to be in 5 years? Where are you going to be in 10 years? And then we do the inflation software where if inflation does this, what's going to happen with your money? What's your spending dollar going to be? And that's the important thing is what's $1 million today is not going to be worth $1 million in 10, 20, 30 years from now. That number's only going to go up.
That's right. You need to make sure that you're ready for things like inflation. You're ready for market volatility. You're ready for different things that affect your retirement. Healthcare costs, those are going to rise. And fees you have to pay with different investments. These are all things that Dolph looks at when he puts together that Where Do I Stand plan he was talking about. He looks at inflation, make sure that you are planning to hedge against that. He runs that tax mapping software to make sure you're tax efficient moving forward, because historically we're at an all-time low with taxes as of now, but that will change. Make sure you're taking advantage of those things. So look at RMDs, do a detailed analysis of your risk tolerance and all your Social Security benefit options and healthcare costs. Yes, they're going to rise, but what are the best options for you? And is long-term care something you should look at buying? Dolph will help you find out if you have those things taken care of, where you stand with it, and if you have the right retirement income plan that fits you, not someone else's agenda. And you can always click on ClearIncomeForLife.com on News 1110 and 99.3 WBT.